Okay, hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Fahmi bin Muhammad Ibaria, and I'm from group RSR 1132B. Okay, so today we are gonna tell you guys about sport management chapter 2, which is planning. Okay, so my part is an introduction of planning. Okay, so you guys can see here, the first one is planning is an essential management responsibility that precedes other managerial functions. The second one is all the management functions that are dependent on planning must follow every decision except for the most routine. Okay, the third one is planning is one of the most important responsibilities of managers today. So, there's many people say that failing to plan is planning to fail. Okay, so next is plan provides a foundation for coordinating and directing the activities of the organization so that goals can be achieved. And there's one more is through planning, managers prepare their organization to achieve success in both the long term and the short term. Okay, we move to the next one, which is definition of planning. Okay, planning is a process that begins with objective, define strategies, policies, and detailed plans to achieve them. Okay, planning establish an organization to implement decision and includes a review of performance and feedback to introduce a new planning cycle. Okay, so planning should be formally prepared, factual, logical, and realistic. Okay. Next is planning may cover a long-term or short-term period, and the significant point to remember about planning is that all planning activities are futuristic. Okay, for example, coaches develop game plans for each week's contest, and city planners work with recreation directors to acquire land and facilities in the right areas based on the schedule for future growth. Okay, that is the example. Okay, next there's two planning, which is good planning and poor planning. Okay, for the good planning is designed to minimize problems in the effort of getting from point A to point Z. Okay, so the next point is good planning leads more effective and result. Okay, there's more, and I will give you one more. Okay, efficiency and effectiveness translate into greater productive. Good planning becomes the standard which can be reviewed as the plan proceed to help guide and control performance. Okay, next one is poor planning. Poor planning is, on the other hand, is generally considered to be the number one reason why individuals and organizations fail to achieve their desired end result. Okay, their poor planning is because failure to survive, failure to reach a desired objective, failure to operate within a budget, and the last one is failure to maximize the use of resources. Okay, I think that's all from introduction and definition of planning.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Noeman Rosli. I'm from SR132B. Okay, today I will explain about benefits of planning and types of plan. Okay, there is 4 benefits that we can get from planning, which is a roadmap, better coordination, a focus on forward thinking, and more effective control system. Okay, these 4 benefits is just like our life. It's just like our daily life, because if we planning on something, it will be more easier to we do something. Like more effective on control system. Like if we planning to do something, it will be more effective and it will be more simple to do something, because we already have plan, and a focus on forward thinking. We can focus on something that will come in future. Like we can already focus on what we are going to do and what we want to excel. Like okay, for focus, if we are planning, we can just focus on something that we are going to do. If we are not going to do something and it is not on our plan, then we can put aside and we can not focus on that. Okay, that's all for benefits of planning, because it is so simple, and I'm not going to explain it more deeper. Okay, next, for types of plan, there is 4 types of plan, which is strategic planning, operational plans, contingency plans, and functional plan. Okay, for strategic planning is to long term, beyond 5 years. Okay, this strategic planning is done by the top level managers, and it's enhanced for long term performance. Okay, strategic plans are those that are developed and designed to achieve the borders objective of organization. They encompass every aspect of activity and are directly related to the primary reason the organization exists. Okay, for strategic planning process, there is 5, which is develop the mission, analyze the environment, set objective, develop strategies, and implement and control the strategies. This 5 is strategic planning process. Okay, this process have their own process under each process. Okay, next I will continue about next plan, which is operational plans. Okay, operational plans are those that are very detailed in content and are used in carrying out the strategic plan. Okay, operational plan can be divided into many types. For 2 types, which is single-use operational plan and standing operational plan. Okay, strategic versus if we compare to operational planning, in strategic planning, management develop a mission and long-term objective and determines in advance how they will accomplish. In operational planning, management sets short-term objective and determines in advance how they will accomplish. Okay, that is if we compare between strategic and contingency in operational plans. Next, we will continue to contingency plans. Okay, contingency plans are alternative that can be implemented if uncontrollable event occur. Which contingency planning involved in the development of a set of plans that are designed for varied strategy and operating conditions that organization might face. Contingency planning is most appropriate for organization operating in environment that are subject of frequent or significant change. That's all for contingency plan. It is too short. Okay, next I will continue to functional plans. Functional plans are classified by their use or function. The most common types are marketing plans, finance plans, and human resources plan. Okay, for example of marketing plans, it may include how to obtain a large share of the market, how to advertise more effectively. Functional plans often overlap and interrelate because each major activity is depend with every other one. Sales plan, for example, may relate to an effect human resources plan. Okay, I will explain again about about I'm sorry. About strategic plans and operational plans. Okay, our strategic plan is for long term. Beyond 5 years for strategic plan, and if for operational plan it is for short term. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashraf Yasak bin Mat Zahir. Matric number 2019436124. Okay, today I want to talk about problem solving and decision making. Problem solving and decision making are critical skills of effective managers. The sport industry is not immune to bad decision. Okay. Daily decision making. Okay. The research claim that managers typically make about 80 decision daily, or one every 5 and 6 minutes. Other claim that daily decision number in the hundreds. Okay, next. Problem solving versus decision making. Problem solving is the process of taking corrective action to meet objective, and decision making is the process of selecting a course of action that will solve a problem, or making a choice from two and more alternative. Thanks.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And my name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Muhammad Samsi. And my number is 2019246052. Okay, I want to tell about chapter 2. Okay, decision style and making decision making condition. Okay, first decision style, we have 3: reflexive, reflective, and consistent. What is the reflexive? Reflexive is the decision. Okay. Decision making formation depend on the thing. Okay, first you must be in position. Second, you must have a deep knowledge of the game, and lastly is you must have retention concentration. Okay. Making decision making condition. Okay, we have 3: certainty, risk, and certainty. What is the certainty? Certainty is a situation in which a manager can make accurate decision because all outcome are known. Few managerial decisions are made under the condition of certainty. Okay, what is a situation in which the manager is able to estimate the likelihood probability of outcome that result from the choice of particular alternative. The ability to assign probabilities may the result of the personal experience or secondary information. Okay, and the last is certainty. Limited information prevent estimation of outcome probability or for alternative. Anxiety with the problem and may force manager to rely on intuition and good feeling. Okay, bye bye. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Ilyas from RSR 113TB. So today I'm gonna explain to you about type of problem and decision. Okay, the first one is structure problem. Structure problem is straightforward, familiar, and easily defined. In dealing with structure problems, a manager use a program decision, okay, which is repetitive decision that can be handled by a routine approach. Okay, there is a typical decision rule, which is order X number of golf balls every time stock reach level 1. Okay, the next one is making decision. Okay, managers rely on 3 types of program decision. which is a procedure is a series of interrelated sequential steps that can be used to respond to a structured problem. Okay, then a rule is an explicit statement that tells managers what they can or cannot do. Okay, next is a policy is a guideline for making decision. Okay, policy, procedure and rule example. Okay, for the procedure, managers follow all steps for completing merchandise return documentation. Next, rules, manager must approve all refunds over and no credit purchase are refund for cash. Okay, for the policy, accept all customer return merchandise. Okay, next is making decision. For the second one is unstructured problems. Okay, unstructured problem that are new or unusual and for which information is ambiguous or incomplete. These problems are best handled by a non-programmed decision that is a unique decision that require a custom-made solution. There are 6 steps of effective decision making. The first one is define the problem or opportunity. The second one is set objective and criteria. The third one is generate alternative, and after that select the most feasible alternative, implement the decision, and the last one is contract the result. Okay, so there is some there are type of problem and decision. So that's all for me. Thank you.